Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Street Top Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live from Baltimore, Maryland, man, via Los Angeles, California. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. That's Big underscore Homie Smiles with a Z. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram as well. The main page, Treetop Radio LA. That's Treetop underscore Radio LA, man. This is my man Biv Ready on the ones and twos. Biv Ready, like the motherfucking bitches on Figueroa, man. Bitch called me 2 times because I need my money all in dimes, bitch. Bring me all dimes, man. Give me all my money in dimes. And you better be on time or you ain't sleeping nowhere tonight. I got a good show for us today, man. I got my man 20 Bello, man. Bello Burns, hot sauce, man. Bello the legend. DMV Bello. Bello the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He is gracing us with his amazing appreciation for the game and his teachings that we are definitely going to need. That's my boy Uzi Yak on the ones and twos, man. Big Capitol Heights, man. Shout out to 41. Long live Dino De Niro. Hey, Bello, what's up with you, man?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Can you hear me?
Heck yeah.
Alright, what's happening?
What's happening? What's
I just
happening?
realized that was Uzi Ark on the ones and twos, man.
You hear me, man? We got to put on for my boy. You feel me?
Uzi Ark, man.
That's Uzi Yak, Capitol Heights finest, man. Another OG,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, straight like that, man. I gotta get up with Uzi, man.
Man, we gonna have to make that connection. You already know what it is. Now today on our topic,
Yeah.
I appreciate you stepping in the platform once again. We doing it a little different. We having more so a discussion while we talk about other topics relating around Bello Burn, hot sauce, and the man behind the brand Bello Burn. So today's
Yeah.
topic is industry versus independent. Now, Bello, I did write down 4 pros, 4 cons for artists who are trying to get in the game for independent artists, and I have 4 pros and 4 cons about the benefits and the disadvantages of being an industry artist. And so, if anywhere in that I make some missteps or I don't give out the right information, please feel free to let me know because
Indeed, man.
you've
Let's
been
get
in
it.
it. You know what I'm
Let's get it
saying?
cracking.
Okay, so for the pros of being an independent artist, I'm gonna start right there. You get 100% of creativity control. That means that you are in control of your brand. You are in control of the marketing. You are in control of who hears your music, how you distribute your music. You're not constrained by like a label or anything like that. Independent artists have complete control over their body of work and where they believe their direction of their music should go. That means they control their distribution, marketing, artwork, and their and a little bit more. Which means independent artists have free will to make decisions about their creative vision. Is that
Okay.
about right?
Uh, Generally, yes.
Okay. When you say generally,
Um,
why?
what I mean by generally is that okay, let's say you're an independent artist, right?
Uh huh.
And you are taking care of all of the itemized item line items that you just mentioned,
Okay.
marketing, promotion,
Right.
artwork,
Right.
all that, right? That's truly independent.
Yeah.
But if you are an independent artist and because a lot of independent artists are actually signed to somebody else,
Mm.
but they still say they independent. But
Okay.
you signed to some record label in the neighborhood,
Right.
right?
Oh.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So are you truly independent?
Right.
Because
Mhm.
being independent means taking on your shoulders everything that's involved in the process.
Right.
Now, it's a difference between being independent. No, let me back up.
Okay.
Independent mean that you can outsource, right? So you
Right.
hire somebody to do your graphics, or you
Yeah.
hire somebody to do this or do that. You'll get an entertainment lawyer. You'll do, all the things that require in that process. However, if you sign to somebody, even if that somebody you signed to is an independent record label, then you're no longer independent.
Come on now, y'all listening out there, artists? Listen, man.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. You're no longer independent if somebody else is making the decisions. I'll equate it to this. All right, in the business world, right? There's a such thing as a W-2 employee.
Right.
There's a such thing as a 1099 employee.
Right.
So a 1099 is an independent contractor.
Right.
However, independent contractor, depending on the situation, he makes his own schedule, own decisions. It's a sole proprietorship. It might be a S corp, it may be a LLC, whatever. But a W-2 employee works for a particular company.
Right, that pays him.
That makes all the decisions.
Right.
A 1099, such as myself, can, oh no, I don't want that contract. And I won't get fired. I can't get fired.
Right.
Because I make the decisions on whether or not I want to do business with you.
Come on.
And that's the same thing as ownership. So the word independent been thrown around so much, right?
Right.
I mean, you can even look at it like Slip and Slide Records, right?
Right.
Everybody thought they all was independent, but they wasn't. You can look at No Limit.
Right.
Now, yeah, Master P was independent, but
No Limit was under somebody. Right.
If you under somebody, you no longer independent. You don't own shit unless you work that deal out where you owned your masters. In these days, you got that 360 deal.
Right.
Back in the days, most artists really made money off of touring, not record sales, unless they were selling millions of records.
So you make more money off touring than you do.
They made more money off of touring than 10 cents an album.
Yeah, shit. Some was less than 10 cents. Some
was less. I'm giving them benefit of the doubt.
Some people got 2 cents an album.
2 cents an album.
2 cents an album.
Wow.
So 2 cents times 1 million.
$1 million.
That's what they made off
$1 million sales.
Yeah.
Right. I'm about to pull my calculator up right now. So if you got 2 cents, let me put it in here because you got to put it in as dollars.
Right.
So if you got 0.002.
What's that? 20,000
times 1 million. That's $2,000, bro.
$2,000. Nah.
So
20.
No, that's 20,000.
Well, 20,000, but still, that's less than minimum wage.
Yeah. So even if you go 5 times platinum, that's 100,000.
Dang, that's not no money.
See, independence. Me,
but you get to keep 100% of the profit though when you independent.
Not necessarily.
That you generate from sales and and streams and stuff because it's the herb for the streams.
Not necessarily. It depends on the deal that you got structured.
But what if you own your licensing?
It all depends on your contract. Now, truly independent, yes. I own her. Look, I got 14 albums. I own every goddamn song.
Damn, you got 14 albums?
14. I'm looking.
Drop the bomb. Damn.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm working on my
Hello for the win.
I always made this point to myself.
Doing better than half the rappers in the DMV.
Yeah, for 2 decades I said this. I'm always going to make original albums. I never did a mixtape. Only time I rapped on somebody else's industry beat was somebody wanted me to feature. Other than that, I made my own beats, or I hired at producers that I know, and I made albums. And people might say, "Well, your shit ain't never sell," and that wasn't my focus.
Right.
Now, if I got a song that's gonna come out and that's gonna go to the top, even at my age, at my birthday Thursday, I be 40.
Oh yeah. Oh man, we gonna do a happy birthday at the end. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We got you.
I
You
be
looking
40.
good for 44,
I be
man.
45 years old, man.
Obama,
I still got a head for
Obama.
the hair.
Hell yeah.
I got my hat on because my shit ain't done. So I got
It's
a
all
head
right.
for the hair. But listen, what I'm saying is this: if one of my songs,
Mm-hmm.
past 2 decades, I got a song I sent you called "Is It the Shoes?" That's a hit.
Yeah.
And
Two-step and Drake. I
a
can
lot
play
of
that
people
too.
say that it's a hit. I'm talking in terms of the underground. It's
Oh
the
yeah.
in the underground. But if that song takes off, guess what? I own
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Next question.
And you produced it too.
Well, let me tell you how I got that beat. Now, some people don't know that I'm a man of many hats.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm was big in the music scene here. I've been different lanes that I created. I used to do custom shoes and all that, and I'm also the top safety professional in the region.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why I'm on the front page of this magazine.
Let's go.
Let me cover up my real name. That's the reason why I'm on the front page of this.
Black men matter.
You hear me? Because I don't stop.
Let's go. Can't stop, won't stop.
When music wasn't making me no money, I created another lane.
Yeah.
So I said that to
You
say
got a fallback plan.
and that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah. Well, before we get into that subject, let me ask you this one. So, remember I know you was talking about because sometimes a lot of artists, they misinform us. You know, they say they are independent artists, but really they are signed behind somebody, or like maybe they got a management deal with the record label. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or they got a distribution deal with a known record label. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
times I notice that with artists, especially in the DMV, artists that are have a very good sound or a different kind of vibe, that a lot of big labels come down into our area and maybe get these artists that are start off independent, but then lock them in with maybe a distribution contract or like a management contract, not a full deal, but still something like a deal to where they really locked in and don't really have no creativity. So when you are trying to be independent and doing online music services, how would you suggest for my artists out there who are just trying to do full, straight, no record label backing them, independent music? How would you suggest they do their online music services? Because we live in an area that's digital. It's a digital era. That gives us more variety for the streams.
Yeah. My advice would be this. First of all, these artists these days have so many free available tools that is crazy.
Right.
It don't take that engine like before to get you in front of the masses. What I'm missing is this.
Preach well.
It don't take that. What it takes is this, and this is the main. In safety, I teach something called hierarchy of controls.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 4 steps. First, you identify the hazard. You ask yourself, can I eliminate the hazard? Then
Mm-hmm.
engineering control into place and say, how do I protect my people from
Right.
the hazard? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So here's my thing with that. Branding.
Mm.
A lot of artists want to skip that step. You can't skip that step.
Is clout a part of branding?
Clout?
Is that a part of branding?
No, that's the after effect of branding. Now, niggas chasing clout, they not necessarily branding their name. And what I tell artists is this: you are a business. Jay said it best. I ain't a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Businessman.
right?
Right.
That means that his name is a what?
Business.
Business.
An
So
entity.
whether or not Jay-Z make money off of rap, he gonna make money off his name.
Right.
Wherever he put his name, it's intellectual property,
Right.
and he's gonna make money. Artists skip that step. They so worrying about the quick flip.
Right.
There is no quick flip in music, man. Now you may have a rare case of somebody that just got on, just started rapping last week, but that's rare.
Right.
It's not a quick flip. So I guess if I could sum it up and say that the best thing that an artist can do is brand themselves. Brand your name. Stop having 10 different IG names. Stop having 10 different email accounts.
Right.
Stop having 10 different Facebook pages. Keep the shit consistent. You want to find me? Google 20 Bello. That's it. 20 Bello everywhere, everything.
Right. And then you're going to pop up.
It's streamlined and it's user friendly.
Right. And it's easy to remember.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck your name is.
Right. Pookie Bob the third from 63rd to 64th. Right.
Shooter number 2 times 3. You know.
Lil Z. How many Z's?
Lil Z.
5 Z's.
Look, and please stop. Stop with the Lil. Stop with the Lil, man. Everybody Lil this or young this or Lil this or big this.
Right.
Come up with something unique. I tell artists this all the time. I'm going to let you move on to the next question. I tell artists this all the time, right? I say, you know, what sets you apart from the million other people across, not just the United States, across the world?
Right.
That's vying for that same position, man. What sets you apart? Okay, you want to rap, trap, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Okay, it's a million other niggas doing the same shit.
Right. Had a girl in the kitchen whipping the dishes.
Please stop saying whipping.
Go.
Stop saying whipping in the kitchen. And stop saying driving around and I'm whipping. Stop saying that shit.
Right. Slave mentality. They don't understand it.
It's redundant. All right, next question. Sorry, I get a little excited.
Man, I see. Okay, it's that red cup. Whatever's in the cup to me. It might be that Bello bag.
This is organic. This is organic.
Hooch. I knew he was going to say that. Organic hooch. Just call it moonshine. We call it moonshine around here.
That's what the fuck it is.
I'm about to say for the people, can you explain what hooch is?
Moonshine, young people.
Moonshine, that hooch.
That hooch.
That
hooch. If you ain't had no hooch.
Hoochies is.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie bar.
Hey, man, listen, man, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation this week.
Okay.
Even though I'm on vacation, it's been the most busy. I ain't never had a fucking vacation day that's been busy as this.
That's because you the man with a plan.
Hey, man, I gotta. Hey, man, I gotta keep.
At least you change your surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm at home. I'm on my 4 acres, man. I'm chilling, man.
Man, come on, man. Go ahead. All this shit, people. This is what I'm trying. I want to be just like Bello. Okay, let me go to the next question. Okay, so I gave my 4 pros for being an independent artist, and you gave me some more information that I didn't know. So now my cons to being an independent artist, like we already went over, is the funding, because it's expensive. As we know, to be an artist, you have limited resources and your budget. Like with record labels, they back their artists with the money that independent artists have to come up with. A limited network. I've researched that when you are an independent artist, it is very hard for you to kind of get your foot in the door because your network circle is limited, because you don't have them industry connects that maybe some artists may have when they sign record deals. My third one is that I noticed that, especially just being a promoter and a person that loves the DMV music, I noticed that the fan base is low when you're an independent artist, because number one, people don't really know you. You don't really have the funds and the money to get your marketing up to par with, record labels and industry artists. So you may have a low fan base, and you got some low industry connects. Am I kind of sounding?
Yeah, you're right. You're on point.
And you have some low industry connects. I put that record labels have a larger fan base and more industry connections. And when you're an independent artist, like what you mentioned before, especially which is most important is branding. So a lot of independent artists have low knowledge of marketing skills and how to properly brand themselves
Yeah.
to be heard and get their music out. So what's your thoughts on some of the comments that I
Absolutely,
made?
absolutely. Everything you said is on point. It's a lot harder for independent artists. They don't have that engine that I spoke about. You know,
Choo choo.
they don't have that budget. You gotta remember, these record labels been around for a long time. Let's deal with hip hop.
Right,
You know what I mean? So they've made millions and millions of dollars off of pop, off of country, off of alternative, and they got the budget,
right.
have the connects. So being signed to a label in that sense, you get everything that you need as far as promotion, marketing, but you become a slave.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
may,
what
they
Prince was
may
talking about.
they may put you in what they call artist development,
I
right?
heard that on a lot of old shows.
And artist development really means we gonna sit your ass on a shelf.
So you develop some talent.
Lupe Fiasco is a prime example.
Right, he got talent. That brother got talent.
But let me keep it real with you. The powers that be, right? I was
Yeah.
talking to my daughter about this the other yesterday, and the principalities high places, right? We got to understand that the principalities and high places rule the airwaves. So anything like, for example, Lupe or anybody that's more so a positive artist,
Right.
they don't make money off of that. Not to say they can't, but it goes back to economical pressure. The dumber you keep a nigga, or his pockets.
What about Chance the Rapper? He did good as an
Chance,
independent
Chance too, but he's an exception.
with the
But
coloring.
there's a million other Chance the Rappers out there,
And
Right.
he come from money too, so that's the same.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So what people got to understand is this: that engine is not for your best interest. That engine is only designed to make money.
Right.
And if you ain't what you are, is you are their product. Any artist that's signed to whatever label, I don't care who you are a product of that label. And they selling you as a product. It's almost like Listerine. That's a product.
Right.
How much money can we make off Listerine in this quarter? If you ain't reaching those sales expectations as an artist, they're going to drop you from the label.
Right. Right. Right.
And when they drop you from the label, you don't have that engine anymore. Harder for an independent artist to make it versus an engine. However, independent artists have some of the same tools now that major labels only had in the past. But it takes a lot more work. But in the end, it's a lot more beneficial. And before you go to the next question, let me just sum it up by saying this.
Yes.
You got certain artists that became moguls, like T.I.
Right.
So like
Master P.
Percy Miller, P Diddy, who really
Diddy.
really an artist, right?
Right.
And Jay-Z too, because they
And Nipsey Hussle.
they understood the game. They studied the game. They didn't go in the game blind. You can even put MC Hammer up there too, even though he fucked up.
Right.
But when you could put Cash Money up there,
Cash Money up.
right? So they studied the game, and when they approached the labels, they already had the leverage.
Right.
So
And Chief Keef too.
leverage.
Yeah.
So they weren't going in the label dictating to them. They went in there and dictated to the label. Okay, you want me?
Yeah.
Okay, A, B, C, D, E. But when you don't have that and you go into the label, oh man, I'll take anything y'all can get. I just want to be signed. And then
Right.
you on Instagram, yeah, I just got signed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
masses.
Right.
Your royalties is cut.
Right.
The manager getting paid before you.
Right.
You getting the last little bit every third quarter.
Right.
ASCAP, BMI, whatever you assigned to,
Mm-hmm.
the label cuts you. And if they give you an advance,
Mm-hmm.
that's a loan, and it's not your conventional loan where you pay back monthly. That's
Right.
taken off the top of every revenue that come in concerning you.
Dang. Dang.
Yeah,
I hope y'all listening out artists out there. This is free game for
free game.
anybody. Free game for anybody out there trying to step in with the big dogs because it's not an easy game, you know. You're going to
Now, I'm
have to
not
crawl
saying that
before you walk.
signing to a label is bad. You just need to know the business before you do that. That way you can get the best situation. Ain't nothing better than having an engine that got the resources.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make sure that you are in a position of a beneficial position.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong
Before
with
you
having a
just,
plug front you
you
something.
gotta know what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you get that money
Indeed.
back to them.
Indeed.
Now I got some pros. I got 4 pros to sign it with a record label. We already went into some of the pros, which was having a high power engine behind you, being able to give you that on demand, as it were, resources. Some other pros would be they have already established budget. The record labels have the resources and the funding to provide supportive mastering, distribution, album artwork, creation, marketing, merchandise, touring, music, videos, and other expenses. Existing network connects to the labels. They have a huge label of networks that you can connect to and get features with other artists. That's how you get a lot of artists linking up and doing features on each other's album because the labels have connections with each other, so they can make that happen. You also have record labels have the better advantage to licensing and publishing deals.
Yeah. Because they got the money.
Right. And a reputation and influence.
This all comes down to reputation and money, man.
Right.
You're an independent artist living from paycheck to paycheck. But the good thing is, as I said before, there are tons of free tools out here that you could utilize. So if I tell an independent artist that I say, listen, fuck trying to make it, fuck trying to get on. The thing that you should be focusing on right now is branding your name. And I don't mean it in a way that you music,
Right.
Debo for Friday, right?
Right.
Every time Debo come around, what everybody do?
Put they chain up. Debo coming. Put
They
your
put their
chain up.
chain up, right? And they run. They get
Mm-hmm.
Debo. Don't be that independent Debo artist and banging your music over everybody's head. You know why I got, and you could attest to this. You know,
Yeah.
I got a lot of supporters.
Because you awesome.
I sound like Glizzy, but you know why?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so awesome. But you know why? Because I never banged my music over nobody's head. I always created relationships.
Yeah. Fact.
I could have people. I got hundreds of followers. I got across all platforms.
Yeah.
What I do? If it's their birthday today, you know what I do?
What
Happy
you do?
birthday.
That's
I don't
easy
say
stuff.
I don't say happy birthday. Check out my music.
Right.
I
You
don't
give them that
do
connection.
that. I go and I be myself.
Right.
And in turn, when I post my music,
People will post it
and
automatic.
I don't post it every day.
Yeah.
I post it every now and again when I'm in the mood, and people like, Bello, man, that shit crack. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm in a whole nother lane. But at the same time, you can't be Debo on the block, man.
Right, but you know what I think it is, especially with a lot of these independent artists nowadays, is because, like we talked about, people they lack the marketing skills, and now the only type of marketing skills that they know is really going out on the internet, being like an internet thug, even if they in the streets, even if they claim to be in the streets, going out on the internet, making noise, always being into internet drama. But in turn, that creates more streams. Ultimately,
I'm
for that
still
person.
trying to find that goddamn instrumental.
The instrumental.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe Uzi can help me with that, but you're right. You know what? Because people gonna do whatever they think is necessary to get recognition. You know,
yeah.
the thing today in this day and age is likes, comments, and shares and
Right.
views, right?
Yeah.
The same thing when it comes to marketing and promotion, right?
Right.
People think that's the same. It's not.
Ooh, you got to get deep into that. Come on, pause. Oh.
It's
Wait
not.
a minute.
See, marketing begins with your select demographic, right? This
Right.
Okay, let's just take DC for example.
Okay.
I want to market this in Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
That's my demographic. So first I gotta find out what the Southeast like, right?
Right.
Then I'm gonna create a marketing campaign, which includes videos, graphics, branding, flyers, whatever, right? That's
Right.
promotion is sharing the marketing at the finale. That's what promotion is.
Oh.
It's sharing whatever you already put together to market.
Right. Look
You
at that.
understand? So in a simpler way,
Mm-hmm.
I want to market a show. So I look at my demographics and I say, okay, I'm gonna get Backyard, I'm gonna get JY,
Mm-hmm.
flyer together. That's my marketing plan.
Right.
Market to a certain demographic in the region. That's
Yeah.
my plan. My promotion plan is taking that flyer and
Uh-huh. Right. Milking the system,
yeah.
milking everybody with that
That's
juice.
that's why they say marketing and promotion.
Right. Right.
You can't market something that you can't promote. And you can't
Right.
promote something that you're not marketing.
Right. That's why you get handed the flyers after the go-go about the upcoming
Because they
shows next
already
week.
marketed to that demographic,
Right.
promoting that flyer by putting it on your car.
Right. And they do help because they be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to this show. I got the flyer right here.
Yeah,
Fact.
fact. But the problem is that artists don't want to take time to study this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just want the bitches, the weed, the money, and the cars right away.
I want the money and the cars and the
Right?
clothes, the hoes.
Because most people that hit the lottery go broke in 5 years.
They go broke in 5 years. What? Because they get the stipend every year?
Because they never was taught financial literacy.
Right. And I just had a show about black financial literacy just the other day.
That's the
You're
same with
absolutely right.
rappers. You get on and you got
Right.
hit, and next thing you know, you like Rome or any other artist that ain't doing shit now because you signed up for the foolery.
Right. But we're signing with the record labels, especially I think in our day and age, I would think, this is my opinion, I would think that black record labels, like the Diddy's or the Jay-Z's or the other, the black record labels would teach this, would have this a part of the deal or signing. So it seems like maybe our own community may not be
Look,
giving us the
this ain't got
opportunity.
nothing to do with black, white,
Right.
nothing. This has everything to do with green.
Right.
Whether you black or white and you're a business owner,
Right.
but you want to be in the black,
Right. Being in the black
not in the
community.
red.
Right.
Like you want to have a profit. So regardless if it's a black label, and notoriously black labels are the one that'll fuck you over before the white labels would.
Right.
I mean, notoriously, historically. You know what I mean? Look at the,
Right.
look,
Right.
look at these artists that were major artists, right? And you would
Yes.
these niggas got money today from all of those record sales. It shows them they broke.
Right. Right.
It's like an NFL player. The average NFL player go broke within 5 years after leaving the league.
Right.
Because one, we gotta understand this is a business. It's a business model. And if you ain't making money for that company, they gonna kick your ass to the curb. Now, yeah, you'll still be a local celebrity. You'll still be a celebrity.
Right.
But a lot of artists don't even know how to flip that into income. Go out and be a motivational speaker. Talk about your experience, make money that way. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because if you don't do that, and you just sit back and just gripe about, yeah, the label did me wrong, the label did me wrong, the label, whatever, and you just fade into black like Jay. Jay said in his album Fade to Black, I knew he wasn't fading to black.
He knew he wasn't fading to black?
I knew he wasn't fading to black.
I thought he was gone.
Nah, he wasn't gone. Jay wasn't, listen, and I always use Jay-Z as an example because he's the epitome of what artists should be. He came in the game with money because from the drug game, he came in the game independent. He used that leverage and he knew the business. So anybody talking about Jay-Z, man, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You need to be looking at Jay-Z's blueprint for real.
Because he already got them. He got a couple of them out in the albums. Blueprint.
Look at the blueprint that he set.
Right.
For the artist.
Yeah.
Look at Prince, right? May he rest in peace.
Right.
Prince caught on later on because when Prince was an artist.
And we're going to get ready to wrap it up too.
Yeah, signed to a label, you know. Then he became the artist formerly known as Prince because of disputes with the label.
Right. So he changed his name on them fuck niggas. And that's how he was able to get free. Relinquish me. I'm no longer a slave.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was mad at him.
Yeah. But he was still Prince to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, always and forever. And I want
who the hell ever called him the artist formerly known as Prince?
Nobody but the white man.
Right?
Nobody, baby.
Nobody. Like really, nobody, right? Okay, next question.
Yeah, we're gonna play that track by 20
All right,
Bello.
I'm gonna go refill my cup real quick.
Okay, we're gonna play that track by 20 Bello.
Let's get it.
What's the name of it? Wait, Bello, what's the name?
It's
Bro Code.
Bro Code.
Okay, Bro Code. It's Bro Code. Okay. It is Bro Code by 20 Bello, man. Washington, D.C., man. Bello Burns. Make sure y'all follow my man at Instagram, 20 Bello Burns, man. Make sure y'all check out this Bro Code, man. Bros before the hoes. You hear me?
Remember when I first saw her, I had to have her. My homie that was with me said, Holmes, you got some habits. I said, nah, laugh, no more silly rabbits. Tricks off for kids, I grew up no longer savage. I reached out to her, she replied back, but it was one word answers, and I ain't like that. She had a brick wall up, how could I fight that? She probably been wrong, but I can't write that. As time went on, we started to talk. Next thing you know, we both going for walks. She was the best thing, like I never been to the park. Obviously, I didn't know what she was doing in the dark, but I found out. Hold up, I need a time out.
Bitch!
Excuse me. What the hell did she do to me? Pull my heart out.
Bello Burns, man! Bello Burns!
The person that I thought was so damn true to me. And if she wasn't happy, she should have just been through with me. No man wanna picture that shit. The girl that he loved, taking some dick. Some things I don't understand. I try to be a
Hey, man, say, man. Hey, that was 20 Bello, man. Bello Burns, man. That's Bro Code, man. Y'all see how these hoes do, man. God damn. Guess I didn't know. I guess I didn't know. I mean, men is hoes too. Men is hoes too.
Trying to be a good.
Some things can be fixed.
I guess I did.
Hey, Ben, turn that joint down. Turn it down. Hey, that was my man, 20 Bello, man. Bro code, man.
Bro code, man.
Shout out to the bros holding down the code, man.
Yeah, I make real music, man.
That's real music. Hey.
Real music with real situations.
Let's go, man.
You know.
Hey, 20 Bello, give him your cash app. I got a story I gotta read. I'm running out of time.
You said cash app?
Yeah, give him your cash app if anybody want to make love donations.
Here we go. Bello Burn, $, Bello Burn.
$ Bello Burn. And what's your website so they get that hot sauce?
www.belloburn. Come get that Kill Switch on Mother Soul's original Bello Burn.
On Mothers.
On Mothers.
Yes, sir.
I just recognize you got different ones, huh? Different.
Yeah, this is the
Mumbo Sauce one.
Mumbo Sauce. This is the Kill Switch named after Killer Cow from Rare Essence. I'm talking fast so y'all can wrap it up. And this is the original Bello Burn. And I got a jalapeno lemon pepper sauce, the jerk sauce coming. BelloBurn.com. Appreciate the support. Thank you.
The GOAT.
Oh, wait.
What you got?
What you got?
I gotta show y'all. I grow my own pepper. See, this is a jalapeno plant, and this is a habanero plant.
Ooh, you got the peppers dripping with sauce. My man is the pepper goat.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the time. I appreciate y'all, man. One love, united.
Hey, stay grinding, Bello, man.
All day, man.
Appreciate you, black man.
All day. Holler later.
All right, man. That was my man, 20 Bello. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram at 20 Bello, BELLO, man. Hey, today's story, the name is called, I'm going to wait till the claps end. My fans are crazy. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Today's story is called Children's Place. Did I send the Detroit music? Okay, there you go. Shout out to all my P's and G's out there in Detroit. This story fucking kidding me? This story takes place in Detroit, Michigan, in an area called 8 Mile. 8 Mile is a small, low-income area where Tina and Mark stayed. They had upgraded their trailer to a double wide with a deck. Anybody that is familiar with the trailer park areas, if you upgrading your regular trailer to a double wide with a deck, you are moving on up like the good times. Moving on up. So the couple was so happy and grateful that they decided to have their firstborn baby. In 2005, the Detroit Tigers were in the World Series after 19 years of absence. Them niggas was some shit. Hey, Tina! Yelled Mark. Hey, baby, we going to the All-Star game this year. We finally made it to the playoffs, baby. Go ahead and find that ticket like you do, girl. No, you always find them discounts for me. Tina responded, okay, baby. I'm going to look in the paper to see when the tickets go on sale. You see, baby, that's why I love you. Come here, girl. You know I love you, girl. Bring that. Come here. Come here, girl. Yeah, come here. Stop, Mark. Stop. Tina, come here. All right. Later on that evening, their first baby was conceived. They got it on. Mark was not playing with Tina. Hit her from the back like she was supposed to step like. Okay?
You don't know that for sure.
The next day, Mark headed to work at the beer factory, which he loved because he was able to take cases of beer home. Mark was my type of dude, you know what I'm saying? Bring home the beer, Mark. Tina, who stayed at home, began feeling real queasy and had a strong craving for fried. Yes, I told you Mark was breaking her down from the physac. So Tina had a strong craving for fried pickles and hot wings. She feeling queasy right now. She got a strong craving for hot wings and pickle sauce juice. So Tina told her mom how she was feeling. Are you fucking kidding me? Yep. Tina told her mom how she was feeling. And her mom said, well, baby, I think you might be pregnant. Come here. Come to my house. I got a pregnancy test for you. Tina laughed. Mom. Did you say you got a pregnancy test for me? Ma, why you need that? Why you got that pregnancy test? Her mother said, well, that ain't none of your goddamn business why I got the pregnancy test. But since you must know, Mr. Mark, that you've never met before because I can't trust you around my men. Mr. Mark, he be tearing it up. And we already had a couple scares. Tina stood there in shock. So this is why I never met Mr. Mark, huh? Damn, that's crazy. He got the same name as my husband. So Tina took the test, and sure enough, she was pregnant. Excited about the blue sign, she saw the test and she wrapped it up in one of Mark's beer bottles and sat it on the table for him to see when he got off work. She was smart, that girl. She loved her. She loved her some Mark. 3 hours later, Mark walks in the door and heads to the fridge for a cold beer. He comes to the table and sees the pregnancy test and shouts with joy, "Yes! Yes! We're having a baby. We are having a child, and my child will bring joy and laughter to everyone around them." 7 years later, Tina and Mark had gotten into real estate business. They began buying double wides and Airbnb-ing them out. There's some smart black people about ownership, generational wealth, and Airbnb-ing out there double wides with the decks. So they began to Airbnb out their double wides. Their son Vaughn was 7 years and full of life. Tina and Mark worked so much, unfortunately, they never had no time for Vaughn. And since they lived in 8 Mile, it was real. I know, it's tragic. Since they lived in 8 Mile, it was real easy for Vaughn to get influence in the streets. Vaughn could have became anything. Vaughn even was approached by some vice lords on his way home from school. But Vaughn said, "Nah, man, I'm an athlete. I can't even get down with y'all, man. I got the jumper like Curry." The vice lords dapped Vaughn up and said, "Hey, you better make it to the NBA, Vaughn. We counting on you. It's the only reason why we ain't jump you in without your permission. Only reason." So Vaughn saw countless kids his age get sucked into the streets, and he always thought about ways he could help the kids in his community. "I'm only 7. What can I do?" said Vaughn. Aloud as he got on the bus, as Vaughn sat down, he noticed a weird older lady with crystals all around her body staring at him. Cue the mystical music. Cue the mystical music. As Vaughn sat down, he noticed a weird older lady with crystals all around her body staring at him. Cue the mystical music.
No mystical music.
Oh my God.
Back to the Detroit.
Back to the Detroit. Okay. Just lower the Detroit. Lower the Detroit. Okay, there's a brief intermission. Okay. As Vaughn sat down, he noticed a weird older lady with crystals all around her body staring at him. She was just giving him the eye. Okay, that's good music. Good music. Vaughn tried everything. Vaughn tried everything he could to avoid her eyes, but he couldn't. So he looked out the window, but then he felt somebody beside him. He turned around. Ah! Lady, what the fuck? Why are you beside me? The old lady looked at him and said, "Vaughn, your heart is pure. You want to save the world? I give you 3 wishes to make those dreams come true." And Vaughn said, "What the fuck?" Looked out the window. Poof. The old weird lady was gone. The old weird lady was gone. Confused, Vaughn decided to try out a wish. His first wish. His mom and dad hadn't gotten home from work, so he had the house all to himself. And he said, "I wish my parents spent more time with me." Next thing Vaughn knew, his mom and dad comes running in the house with bags of toys and games. "Hey, Vaughn, Come downstairs, son. We love and miss you. We've been missing you and missing out on you growing up. So excited, Von closed his eyes. He had to hurry up. He made his second wish. You know, Von from the hood. So his second wish was, I wish I had $3 million in cash inside of a shoebox under my bed. Von stands up. Von was a smart little kid, 7 years old. Von goes to his room and he sees the money and says to himself, okay, that old lady was not lying. I appreciate her. So let me make my last wish. So my last wish is I want to be able to change. Von's last wish, he stuttered. Von closed his eyes and says, I wish the kids of 8 Mile had a safe place to go and be kids. Where love is every day and games and food is free all day. I will call it Children's Place. The next day, crime in Detroit and 8 Mile decreased 90%. This crazy phenomenon was televised by the news outlet as kids throughout Detroit headed to a building called Children's Place. That's the end of the story. Thank you. Shout out to Von, and long live King Von. He is not from 63rd either. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, always tapping in with me. Hey, Ben, I did send you that Splash by Simba. You know, that's my guy. Free Simba. I want to give a couple shout outs real quick. I want y'all to follow me on Instagram, both pages, big_homie smiles with a Z. Also follow the Treetop Radio LA page. That's Treetop_Radio LA. I want y'all to cash at me. That's the money sign, Treetop Radio 87. And also, I want my man Ben to give his cash app and also give his Instagram name.
Oh yeah, Instagram at the real Ben Ready. Cash app $. It's Ultimate Apparel. Oh wait, which one I gave out? Yeah, I think it's Ultimate Apparel. Yeah, ALLTUHMENT Apparel. And shout out to Miss Cato. Miss Cato, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Miss Cato.
That's the wrong sound effects. My bad.
No, you gotta say it. My mother bad, bruh. My mother bad to the bone. You gotta get the ooh.
Mom's looked out last week. That was fine.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man Flyboy Flavors. I want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to Townhouse Media. Make sure y'all subscribe to Treetop Radio LA on YouTube. Subscribe, share, comment, and make sure y'all look out for Flyboy Flavors. Follow him on Instagram, Flyboy Flavors. Free Simba. Shout out to my hood, Capitol Heights 41. Big gang shit. Long live Dino De Niro.
I'm finally famous, you don't know how long it took me though. I was selling drugs, I was pushing dope. Niggas faking like they really in the streets. How you beefing when your pockets looking weak? Mighty weak. Have my little nigga run off with the heat. Catch a body, drop a body, he won't speak.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Splash, splash in the freak, splash, splash. I'ma throw this cash on her cheek, I bet she make it last for a week. $1,500 all in cash for the sneak. All these bitches gon' fuck me for a
shout out to my baby, I love you. I never go broadcast without saying nothing. I love you, baby. You are my heart. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'm a splash in that pussy hoe. Made the first draft, I'm a rookie hoe. Made the first draft, I'm a rookie hoe. Young nigga, old money, brand new gun. And if this song offend you, nigga, do some. I ain't fighting with the odds, bitch, I'ma shoot one. Most these niggas out here faking, I'm a true one. Nigga, she gon' fuck a nigga for the free, for the stunt. There ain't no benefits fucking with me. Hit her from the back and tell that bitch to leave. Bitch, bye bye. I got rubber bands from the street. Rubber bands. These niggas don't know how to keep it G. No, they don't. Niggas in my own city hate on me. One more call. Only thing I'm running from is the police. MCPD. They might try to lock me like they did Brody. Free Brody. All these bitches gon' fuck me for a chat. Say she love me, only want me cause I'm not. Cut bitch, I'm not. Ruger boys, we awesome shooters, we the bat. Fucking bat. We got 40, so don't pull up on my sack. Nigga. I just splash in that pussy hoe. I'ma splash in that pussy hoe. Made the first draft, I'm a rookie hoe. Made the first draft, I'm a rookie hoe.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect.
Yes, sir. Free Simba, bitch.